Today I'm going to sing a song for my two granddaughters, that's Isabella and Amelia. They have a connection with the song which I will explain later. The song was actually written by a wonderful songwriter from Wolverhampton, Bill Caddick, who sadly passed away a few years ago. Bill wrote this song about the creation of one of the more well-known World War I songs, and this will become all apparent as I sing it. So let's start. King Edward VII, who some call the Peacemaker, died in 1910. He was buried in Windsor, and in the procession, the finest and noblest of men. There were 9 crowned kings and 30 proud princes, leaders of many's the land. And old Kaiser Bill rode alongside King George with his field marshal's baton in hand. Crippen was caught in the very same year, and Halley's comet flashed by. The first of the labour exchanges was opened the year the old king died. Sydney Street siege started 1911, when anarchy died in the flames. In London in June, King George and his queen played the coronation game. A place in the sun, says the Kaiser in Hamburg, launching his new battleships. King George made India, Ireland and Wales the places for right royal trips. Titanic was launched on the day of the Derby. London's last horse bus was shelved as suffragettes marched proclaiming their rights. In came 1912. Jack just came down to West Bromwich Town to open the brand new year. He popped in a pub to have a little sup, for he liked his drop of beer. And when he had a drink, he started up to sing, and his voice, it lifted high. My name's Jack Judge, I can write you a song from Albury Town, come I. My name's Jack Judge, I can write you a song from Albury Town, come I. Well, a brummagem seller was sitting close by, and heard what Jack did say. For a pound to a penny, says to Jack, you can't write a song in a day. Well, Jack had a good laugh, he had another beer, and he says, I'll take you on. This afternoon I'll write you a song, I'll sing for the day is done. This afternoon I'll sing you a song, I'll sing for the day is done. So Jack had a good laugh, sang a song or two, he had another beer. Then he took the train to Staley Bridge, that day he was due to appear. On the very first day of 1912, Jack Judge, he won his bet. And the song he made and sung that day we never shall forget. And the song he made and sung that day we never shall forget. In March 1912, brave Scott and his comrade died while the snowstorm roared. Later that year, the dead General Booth finally laid down his sword. There were riots in Ireland concerning Home Rule, Mrs. Pankhurst in prison again, and Wilbur died, the first amongst flyers, as the Royal Flying Corps was named. Titanic, she sank in the spring of that year, taking 1,500 lives. And the Balkan states blazed from border to border as death began sharpening its knife. Of the 1910 monarchs who mourned for King Edward, in 1913 few survived. Though some of them lived to a peaceful old age, assassins took many's the life. Well, death came calm to China and Sweden, elsewhere the murderer's hand took the Pasha of Turkey, the king of the Greeks, whilst Spain survived death's plan. And the armies of Europe paraded and postured, the stockpile of weapons increased, at The Hague, as if in grim desperation they opened the Palace of Peace. Suffragettes marched in came 1914, an Austrian Archduke was slain. In less than 2 months all Europe was marching as death was in business again. Many's the young man from many's the family, willingly gave his all. They died in their millions for a dubious victory, answering Kitchener's call. As they rode off to war in their trains and their troop ships, they sang as they hurried along. And the words echoed back from the graveyards of Flanders, singing all Jack Judge's song. Yes, the words echoed back from the graveyards of Flanders, singing all Jack Judge's song. It's a long way to Tipperary, oh, it's a long way to go. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Piccadilly, farewell Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Oh, it's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. The Rising of Tipperary by Bill Caddick. The connection is that my granddaughters are related to a person who actually co-wrote this song. So whilst the song refers to Jack Judge writing it, it was in fact written by Jack Judge and Harry Williams. Harry Williams, somebody might correct me in the channel here, but Harry Williams was the cousin of Isabella and Amelia's granddad's great-granddad, if I have that right. Correct me if not. But anyway, so there's a nice link between it. And actually they co-wrote it along with a number of other music hall songs. So I hope you enjoyed it.